Banyak alasan buat lampaui batasan bareng Valorant. Buat si Abe yang cuma punya satu teman komplek ini. Di Valorant dia punya...
Hey guys, welcome back. The OBS probably means that you're running an older version of OBS and should update here already. And I watch your game, so you want to click OK. So here, and this is the moment that you're gonna select your webcam, make sure it's on, it will be here. Whenever you want, you click OK. So here you also of course add the virtual camera itself, so you do that by right clicking, add source, and click video capture device. Now here you can actually name it whatever you want. Once you click OK. So here you have the add source. What's important of course is that you actually can add set it up, do it, and then it updates. Things stays, logo and bond is up. Now the button as you can see is right here. It says start.
Yang mana? Oh,
Iya, kau kan cuma ninggal masuk ke?
oh sana ya?
Heeh.
Oh.
Ya kau tuh.
bisa ya TikTok teh ditolak kemarin pengajuannya.
Di YouTube mah seret lah yang nontonnya. Hampir nggak ada malah. 10 teh udah bagus pisan aja. Yang nonton 10 teh.
Nah, YouTube mah gampang.
Gampang YouTube mah memang. Tapi viewersnya hese.
Ya, dia mah pengen banget.
Nah, kalau YouTube, cek YouTube.
Halo, halo. Di sini enggak. Oh, di sini kan.
For it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And this is the part. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's picked it up out wide. England have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Bellingham. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. De Bruyne. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schlotterbeck. Gerrard. Beckenbauer. Gerrard. Hazard. Hazard makes a dash for it. Now it's Memphis Depay. Nakata. Gerrard. Here's Nakata. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is lovely. Space for him to turn and look. Impressive jump. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Kimmich. Gehi. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nakata. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Darwin. Threads one in. Kane! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's intervened well there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to There's the shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. A case now of complete control. Mbappe. Rudiger venturing down the left. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Vieri, played out towards the right wing. Vieri,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
and it's Wits. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's there to get it away. Nakata really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Italy.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kane. Bellingham. Ball swung in. And well taken goal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, nice touch. Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He slings it. Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
He's in one-on-one. Big chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He decides to cross it. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kane.
Italy definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's been hooked away. Rummenigge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schlotterbeck. Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Azar. That has been cut short. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And he's running through. Batistuta. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. England presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Brilliant save from Buffon! And it's De Bruyne. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And this is Kane. Rummenigge. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played. Ambitious ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ibrahimovic. Delivers with header! And it's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rummenigge! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Schlotterbeck to Gerrard. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Chiellini cuts it out. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that looks a decent ball. Might be danger here. And the shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is all they have time for.
England are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
England claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking to play him in. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to... Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England with the corner, they're first. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Gerrard. Nice-looking ball. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. He can run onto that. Seedorf. Azar. Tacho gets across to intercept that. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. England visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. And this is Kane. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked out the run. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Del Piero. Can he get onto this? England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's been shifted off it. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Azar. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! A finish right from the top draw.
For England.
They are gorging themselves here on a sip. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. And here's Dembele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Memphis Depay, and it's Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Iniesta. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Dembele. he's quick to return it. Dembele! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Iniesta. And he's running through. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Neymar goes short. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to... He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Yehi.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Pedri. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Neymar. And here's Dembele. Out towards the flank. That's an excellent interception. Pacho goes direct. And it's Dembele. Serginho elects to cross. Gerrard. Raul. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Memphis Depay. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Good take, and is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Serginho. And that is out of play. Neymar. Iniesta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kane. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. And this is Batistuta. And he's certainly onside here. Yehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Batistuta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Dembele. Great chance! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. Oh, nice touch.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for the run, and this is Cruyff, and he's definitely onside. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Memphis Depay. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Neymar, and he plays one through. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's been shifted off it. Raul. That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Serginho. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Hoist it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Depay. Raul. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yehi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Marquez, a picture of focus and alertness. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And the keeper beats it away. Gerrard. And this is Kane. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a shade optimistic. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. That's the throw. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kane. Neymar. Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Iniesta será reemplazado por el dorsal 5.
Gerrard.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Decent chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gehi cuts out the pass. Pedri. And here's Kane. And it's Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And a header! Outstanding save to keep that out. Messi. And
Dos
Messi!
minutos de descuento.
Lacking in accuracy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And he's in on goal. And he's got away. Takes a shot! And a neat finish. Just cruising. Bang! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on a beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길에까지 내가 그번엔 Get on my radio cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 good night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 아저씨게 내 싹 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Chance! Goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. And this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Gerrard. He's having a pop! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. Some good work on the right flank here. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Messi. De Bruyne. Cruyff. Rudiger. Messi. Kimmich. Now it's Darwin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly away. Batistuta going after that. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Bellingham.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Bellingham. And here's Nunez. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there.
Just the keeper in his way.
Omiya Ardija genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
And it's made its way to him. Now he's running away. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gerrard.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Darwin. Alaba clears without hesitation. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Petit. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. De Bruyne promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That has not gone well. He's in, 1-0, and Batistuta! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Batistuta really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kane. England come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi. Gerrard. And it's Kane. Mbappe! And that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
The attendance
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kane. Bellingham. Really fierce, close defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Messi!
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Messi. Number 27, Serginho.
Dembele attempts a clearance.
Number 19, Deckard. Number 15,
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Substitution
Amir
in progress.
Ardija are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. England have the chance to go the other way. That is good progress on the left. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is...
Here comes the cross.
Maradona.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Threads one in. And this is Gerrard. Nicely shaped cross. And it's in! England are back in business. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Dembele. No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. There he goes, motoring forward. Kane! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kane has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Omia Ardija have opted to make another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Can he finish? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. An exchange of stares, and here we go. There's a goal! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Omia Ardija now on the verge of victory. Saved for a few potentially hectic final moments.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to pass it through. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That is as much time as there will be. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Gamba Osaka with the corner, there first. England are looking to go forward now. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Ligt gets it away. Now it's Kane. That is good strength. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. England yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dani Olmo. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take and a real chance! And he couldn't finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pass somewhat off target.
England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driven forward, Tacho cuts it out, and he's intervened well there. Gerrard, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Messi. That's destined for the flank. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Mendes scooting forward. And it's Gerrard. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Dani Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. Back to the keeper it goes. Buffon, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Alaba. And it's Gerrard. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Pirlo. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for the run. Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And a neat finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Gamba Osaka are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
He leaps for it! And there's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Played with finesse. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. That is taking no chances there. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo chasing after it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is a promising build-up. Gerrard. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball.
Gamba Osaka surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. England are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Mbappe! And he's definitely onside. Another pass just... Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for England. Number
It's
6.
their second corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 19. Messi. Number 2.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Schlotterbeck.
Gamba
Number
Osaka
7.
really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they shoot.
Chance!
Coming on the field.
So, third corner of the
Number
game.
20. Raul. Number 13. Bellingham. Number 8. Rudiger. Number 21.
Gamba Osaka with another corner.
Number 4. Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kane. Raul. All the way back. And no, that was never going to make it. Pacho. And this is Kane. Buffon clears. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one to...
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
And here's Depay, Mbappe. He's looking wide. Hernandez. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Yamal. And it's Rodri. Here's Rodri. Kimmich. Memphis Depay running with intent. A probing pass. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Yamal. Shevchenko. Schlotterbeck. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Raul. And it's Bale. Now it's Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. And that's been drilled in. Schlotterbeck gets it clear. Timber. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's in on Yamal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
England
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. Hernandez. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Palmer. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich moves short. Palmer gets a cross in. Rodri attempts a clearance. Very nicely done. Dani Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. England given another corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Gehi gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Timber. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great leap against the crossbar. That's put paid to the danger. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Timber.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And there is your opener. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Chance, surely! So their fourth corner of the game. Hernandez gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, looks like he's been taken. Oh, and the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so... Shoots! Marvellous goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who...
And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Raul going about things with real menace. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! And that's a tidy finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Piercing and with pinpoint. Oh, good effort. He's scored.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic...
Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shevchenko. And he's quick to get rid. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's quick to return it. Bale gets into a good position. Takes a shot! England still have the cards to affect this game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Depay. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé, the man that is tenacity personified. And that's really well manoeuvred. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's intervened well there. Timber. Palmer scooting forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in. Getting up there! Oh, good finish! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And a chance! And a neat finish! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for England, number 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 13.
Bale, aimed at the far side. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sends it crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Kane. Oh, they could break here. That's been slipped through. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Cafu. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, played right into his path. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Kane. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Kane. He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Bellingham. And here's Palmer. He's on it, can he get away? And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good quality.